Hello, my name is Iván Aristeguieta. I come from Venezuela, South America. Thank you, Canada, for giving me a visa. Thank you so much. You're great. It's great to be in a first world country. I get to experience things that I've never experienced before. Things like meeting vegans. Fucking great. I love meeting vegans. I love them. They're great. You think we have vegans in third world countries? Nah, we don't have those. I get excited when I meet a vegan. And I've realized that here in first world countries, you make fun of them. You make fun of vegans. Don't make fun of vegans. Please, they're great, they're awesome. When I meet a vegan, that tells me that I'm in a first world country now and that I've made it. That tells me that I'm in a country where people can limit their food options by choice. You also have celiacs, gluten intolerant people. They were like unicorns to me. We don't have celiacs in Venezuela. They're all dead. They go to a restaurant, they read the menu, there's no GF on the menu, they just die right there. It's a horrible thing to watch. You have great things in first world countries. Great things, like you take care of the environment. That's cute. That's great. You have this thing called the Earth Hour. The Earth Hour. You pick one day a year. During this day, you pick 1 hour. During this hour, you don't use any power, electricity, nothing, and you do it for the environment, and you call it the Earth Hour. In Venezuela, we call it Tuesdays. Sometimes Fridays, sometimes Sundays, sometimes just April. April! The Earth Month. That's it. It turns out that negligence and corruption and zero maintenance of power plants, that's actually really good for the environment. It's great. Someone got the joke back there. I'm an immigrant now. I live in Australia. I want to live in a country with high living standards. And it's awesome, it's great. And I realize that countries like Australia and Canada and Norway, Sweden, this is a fun fact. If you live in a country with high living standards, tropical fruit is very expensive. If you live in a country with very low living standards, tropical fruit is going to be cheap. My country, for example, Venezuela, there's a dictatorship in my country. There's no human rights, but mangoes are for free. You don't have to pay for mangoes in my country. Tropical country, you grab mango, you eat it, that's it. But mangoes are so expensive in these countries, these first world countries like Canada. Like, you have no idea how to eat a mango the right way. You have no fucking clue. You respect the mango too much. You don't know how to eat it. You don't know. You use knives and you become surgeons when you eat a mango. Like, you slice the chicks and then you score the chicks and then you flip it. You make it look like a pixelated porcupine. That's not how you eat a mango. Let me explain how to eat a mango. There's something that you need to know. When you're gonna eat a mango, when you find yourself in that situation, it's because you want the mango. But this is the trick. You also need to know that the mango also wants you. It's consensual. You have permission. Be a little bit rough with the mango. The mango's gonna love it. Strip the mango with your teeth like that. Dive in under the skin of the mango face first. Leave no pulp behind, no! When I eat a mango, I don't take any phone calls. No, senor. So expensive mangoes here in Canada. I went to the supermarket, $5, one mango. $5, one single unit of fruit. Not $5 a kilo of mangoes. No, senor. One mango. It's impossible to eat mangoes in these places. I had to open a Kickstarter campaign. Hola, my name is Iván. I come from Venezuela. if you donate $5, I'll send you a photo of me eating a mango. Another thing about first world countries, you don't believe in God much. God is not a big thing. Because if you have lower crime rates, you don't have to believe in God. My country, my city, Caracas, Venezuela, is in the top 3 most dangerous cities in the world in a non-declared war zone. It's actually number 1, but I don't like to brag, okay? If you go there, you will become multi-believer. You will pray to every single god and deity and prophet that you know of. It's very dangerous. When I go there, like you go with Jesus, Muhammad, Allah, Jehovah, Obi-Wan Kenobi. When I go there, oh my God, once I had to drive there late night in my city, in Caracas. That's scary. You're not supposed to drive late night in Caracas, Venezuela. And I started praying to all of them, but I decided tonight I'm gonna pray to Obi-Wan. Because if he ever talks back to me, at least I know what he sounds like, okay? And I had to go and get some medication from my family. And I felt I was on a mission. I was praying to Obi-Wan. I was getting into that emotion. I was taking down the Death Star. I was so connected with Obi-Wan that I could hear his voice. Actually, I could hear his voice. You know that voice, that iconic voice that we all know from Star Wars? Luke, usa la fuerza, Luke. Que la fuerza te acompañe, joven Skywalker. You've been a great audience, Montreal. Thank you so much.